Ah, that's a great feeling. You have your passport in hand, you have your express pass, you're walking up to the dock, and it's time to board the ship. You get on the gangway after checking in, and that's it. You are officially on vacation. Then your mind turns to what's going to happen next? What's that first drink going to be? I guess there's mine right there. What are we going to do the next day when we're at the beach? What random funny things are we going to see in the next few ports as the cruise goes on? What's our cabin like? Are we staying in an inside room or do we have a nice corner sky suite with a nice big balcony? What's the mornings going to be like? Are we going to wake up looking at the water? What are we going to do tonight? Are we going to sit outside under the stars and have a great dinner? How about tomorrow for lunch? We're going to grab a burger at the Lawn Club Grill, maybe dinner that night in Murano, some Dover sole, maybe some drinks at World Class Bar. You know, people always ask me, what is it that keeps bringing us back to cruising? What do we love about cruises? What was our favorite part about the cruise? And I struggle to tell people something. I struggle to tell them, something that they want to hear. They want to hear about the ports. They want to hear about everything else. But the truth is, it's the people. It's the people that we cruise with that are friends of ours. It's the staff that has become friends of ours. That is what keeps us coming back. That's the X factor. At the end of the day, in 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years, I'm probably not going to be able to tell you about that amazing meal that we had. I may or may not remember exactly what we did when we were in the port at St. Martin or St. Thomas. But when we have those evenings and I'm having a phenomenal conversation with somebody from a different country or just from a different lifestyle than my own, those are the evenings, those are the memories that I'm going to remember. When I'm sitting around at a rum tasting having cigars and we make friends with somebody who we still stay in contact with to this day, that's what I'm going to remember. When you get off in port and then you go hang out with those people and you learn something new about them, that's what I remember. So at the end of the day, it's just that. It's the X factor. It's not that simple, blue sky and 85-degree weather that makes us fall in love with travel. It's something so much more, and so much more important. Throughout cruises, I've realized that there are moments on each trip where I have what I call an aha moment. And it's a simple moment. And they hit you when you least expect them. You might be up in the morning one day, just hanging out at the Sunset Bar, having a drink with Milton, your favorite bartender, or you might be at the Martini Bar in the evening, having a cocktail, and you just find yourself looking at the person next to you, looking around, and a wave of emotion is going to come over you, and it's going to be this idea of just complete happiness, being completely content with where you are right then and there. And you're going to look around and you're just going to observe some of the smallest things. It might be an older couple that has been together for 30 or 40 years, but it looks like they're on their first date. You're going to notice that. You're going to notice bartenders who are working long hours, but at 11 p.m. at night, they're still having a blast at the bar. They're having fun with each other, and it's making your day just that much better. And you're going to look around, you're going to look at who you're with, and you're going to say, damn, I'm happy to be alive. You're going to fall in love with who you're with. You're going to fall in love with people again. You're going to fall in love with travel. You're going to fall in love with being alive. And that's one of the best things about cruising. When I board a ship, I feel like I'm able to leave all those worries behind, those day-to-day worries, and my mind's able to open up, and I'm able to better understand what it is I want out of life, out of day-to-day things. It doesn't matter what suite I'm in, if I'm in a royal suite or if I'm in an inside cabin. It really doesn't matter. It's about the people that you get to know. Bartenders from all over the world, people from all over the world, service staff that have maybe one or two jobs to do, but they do them every day for so many hours, and they do them with a smile on their face. And when you talk to some of these staff members, as you're hanging out and you're having a good time and you're talking to them about their goals, about their aspirations in life, you find yourself invigorated. You find yourself wanting more out of your own life. And you end up just being inspired by having a simple conversation while you're sipping your martini or you're eating your lunch. And it's moments like that that make us come back. So as much as we love taking a look at our cruise and saying we've now been to these many different islands or these many different ports, we've seen all these wonderful historic sites and collected all these photos. As much as we truly, truly love and enjoy that, I'd like to give you a challenge. I'd like to challenge you, instead of measuring your cruises and your travel based on miles traveled, measure it based on people you've met. How many Facebook friends do you have because of that cruise that you took? How many people do you know from different countries where you didn't know anyone there before? When you turn on the news and you see something happening in a part of the world, do you know somebody that it affects? Chances are, now you might, when you actually stop back and think of all the people that you've met from around the world. You may know somebody there. One of the best things about cruising is that it opens your mind. It opens your world to so many different people, so many new experiences. And it gives you experiences that last a lifetime. At the end of the day, those historic sites, those beautiful sites, those wonderful places you visited, they will probably still be there. Those people may not. So at the end of the day, it's the people that I treasure and that we will always continue to treasure when we go on a vacation. Those are the things we will never forget. As always, thank you so much for coming along on all of our cruise journeys. It's absolutely fantastic to have you travel with us.